Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Tying Gig Builds. This week we're going to show you how to mine Mysterium via the Raspberry Pi.
Mysterium.
Stay tuned for the results. Build. Welcome back, guys. You know we like to mine cryptocurrency. You know we're really into the helium. We have another way, actually, you can easily mine cryptocurrency from your home. Pretty simple. We figured we'd let you guys know. This is going to be how we mine Mysterium. Not to be mistaken with Ethereum. We're gonna be actually using the Raspberry Pi to use this. It's essentially a peer-to-peer VPN. I'm sure most of you guys know. If you're watching this, you probably know what a VPN is. It's a virtual private network. Fairly simple install. All you're gonna need to do is, you have your Raspberry Pi, you're gonna install the Mysterium operating system onto the SD card, get that guy plugged in, get it powered up, and obviously get it connected to your network. Once that's done, you can download the Mysterium application on your computer. And then with a few easy steps, you're gonna be able to actually set up your deposit address where it'll deposit your Mysterium to.
That's a bit of the overview from Gig. Before we get into the steps for setting it up as a VPN, I just wanted to address a few things that should probably be said about this. When you use this VPN and you're hosting the VPN, and when a stranger connects to your network, they're going to be performing searches and downloading things potentially that are illegal. And so by doing that, your IP address is then hooked up to that search. So for example, when I am a client and I'm using Mysterium and I connect to a random Raspberry Pi in, say, the UK or something, if I were to download and pirate a movie, or if I were to search like pressure cookers and backpacks, the cops will be showing up at the doorstep of the person who has the VPN, because technically their IP address was the one performing those searches. This is not to say that you are going to go to jail or face any penalties, but it's more about the actual fact that you're going to be the first point of contact for anything illegal like this that's caught on the internet. They're going to be looking for you first, and then you're going to have to kind of explain yourself, and so you're going to have to weigh that risk with actually hosting a VPN like this.
This could be useful for someone hosting it because they're going to earn crypto, but it would also be useful as someone who needs a VPN. So instead of signing up for a VPN, you're probably going to end up paying a monthly fee or an outright fee if you want a reliable VPN. This could be a relatively reliable VPN without those fees, and it's more of a peer-to-peer network rather than a big VPN network charging for you to use a reliable VPN. If I pull up the Mysterium VPN app here, I can essentially choose a location that I want to be located in when I'm browsing the web, at least by country. So you can click on Hong Kong here, Greece, Canada, obviously whatever country they have listed here. This is great because there's a lot of restricted information depending on what country you're in. So if you wanted to get access to something that was restricted in your country, you could hop on Mysterium, connect, and it'll be like you're browsing from a totally different country.
So we're going to do a little review now of how we performed in the past few days. It's only been 4 days, but we have enough data to understand how this is going to keep performing. Once we share them, you'll understand. So in the 4 days, we made 0.008 Mysterium. So now if you were to draw that out for a whole month, it'd be about 0.06 Mysterium, assuming that this is kind of what we would get in 4 days. At that rate, we'd make, at the current price of Mysterium, about 38 cents, we'd make about 2 cents in a month's time. So as you can tell, that is certainly not going to pay for the electricity for the Pi, and it certainly won't, in my opinion, cover the risk to run this thing. So at its current price, Mysterium, so running a node makes 0 cents to me, unless you're an enthusiast of the software, you really value privacy and advocate for that. For the most part, this is not worth it. Now, this might change assuming the Mysterium picks up and starts getting more valuable and increases, because at the current rate, it has a $12 million market cap, which is tiny. So even if it hit $1 billion, it'd be 100x. So at that rate, we'd make $2 a month, and that still is very small, and I don't even know if that would cover the electricity. Right now, you can actually set a few parameters for what you want to be rewarded with the VPN for hosting it. And we haven't tried changing those to see if we'd increase or decrease this. But I don't imagine it would really make a huge difference. So really, for us, this is a no-go. I would not recommend doing this, at least in its current form. Given changes in the future, then maybe we could revisit this and determine if it's a good choice.
Builds.
Yeah, there it is.
And boom, guys, just like that, Mysterium, pretty fun project, but in the end, not gonna be worth it. Probably not something you'd wanna do if you're looking at mining crypto.
No.
Don't forget to check us out on Instagram. Stay tuned next week for another builds. I like that. That'll be the new builds thing. It's like builds, like it's hot. Builds are hot off the press. It is hot off the press builds.